Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning back into Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about this new collaboration from Sufjan Stevens and Lowell Brams, Aporia. So this is the newest collaborative album from singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, producer Sufjan Stevens and his stepdad, Lowell Brams. It seems like this album culminates the end of a partnership between Sufjan and Lowell, who actually recently announced he's going to be stepping down, co-running their label Asthmatic. And what better way to go out by creating a collaborative synthesizer odyssey. Sufjan stated before that this record was heavily inspired by new age music and also a variety of different soundtracks, and he's no stranger for making epic, grand synth sci-fi-like odysseys, like on his 2017 collaborative album Planetarium, which wasn't actually his best, if I'm being honest. This new album over here is about 99% instrumental, with most of it being comprised of vintage-sounding synthesizers. I am a pretty big fan of Sufjan Stevens, and I enjoy a majority of his output that he's released, but man, this new album over here has got to be the blandest and most boring thing that Sufjan has attached his name to date. For one, there are basically no interesting sounds or textures throughout this LP. The overall sound is pretty plain and dusty and flat, which is kind of a head scratcher for me, honestly, considering the sounds that he laid to tape back in 2010 on the Age of Ads. And the sound palettes being so bland, I guess wouldn't be a huge problem overall. I guess if the songwriting was making up for it even a little bit. Now, I'm also aware that Sufjan stated that this record was the result of a jam session, and it certainly feels like it, because this entire album just doesn't really have any direction or structure to it. And I can't really say that this record necessarily flows from track to track throughout it either, only on like a couple spots. Instead, it ends up feeling just like a bunch of lifeless noodling. So I don't really know who this album is actually geared for outside of some real Sufjan diehards. And I'd consider myself a pretty big Sufjan fan, honestly, but I can't pick out anything on this record that is as interesting as on Planetarium or Age of Ads. And sure, this record doesn't seem like it's shooting for something like those two past albums over here, but even the lack of ideas that present themselves on this album make it even more bland, I think. And with that being said, I'm feeling a 4.5 over here on Aporia. Sufjan fans love them some Sufjan vinyls, and the limited yellow pressing of this album out of 5,000 has already sold out through Asthmatic, but they do have a standard black issue left if you want to grab that. And if you listen to this new Sufjan Stevens Lowell Brams collaboration, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you drop a like down below. And if you want more content from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Peace.